Welcome, everybody. It's your girl, Delores, just the pink girl in my pink world, here on every social platform, here for the Hit the Ropes podcast. And again, today, ladies and gentlemen, no J News, you just got me to review and preview all things in professional wrestling. So let's get to it. Let's go on to the Hit the Ropes Studios podcast, ladies. Here we are over here at the studio for the Hit the Ropes podcast, where we review and preview all things here in wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, while I adjust my mic, let us get to it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and review. It's time for review. And you know who we're going to start off with already. WWE, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start off with WWE. Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Raw took place on the 24th on Netflix. It was episode 1696, where the last time is now tournament quarterfinal match where Gunther defeated Carmelo Hayes. We had Rey Mysterio defeating JD McDonough. We had the last time is now quarterfinal match where Solo Sikoa defeated Penta by referee's decision. We had a War Games Advantage match where Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul defeated the Usos of Jimmy and Jay Uso. Okay? We're going over to NXT. NXT followed the following night on the 24th. It was the second night of the Gold Rush. It is on CW, and it was episode 813. We had for the WWE Evolve title match, Jackson Drake defeating Sean Legacy. We had for the WWE Women's Title Tournament final match, Fallon Henley defeating Zarya. We have for the TNA's Knockout World title triple threat match, we had Li Ying Lee defeating Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace. We have for the WWE Evolve Women's Title match, Kendall Gray defeating Lanny Reed. We have for the Iron Survivor Challenge quarterfinal match, Miles Bourne defeating Trick Williams. And congratulations, Trick. Trick and Lash Legend got engaged this over the holiday. So good for them. It was good to see the video and see her emotional. But they both are killing it, and they're both, pretty much. Well, she's already main roster bound, but he will be following her too. Let me see. I see a comment. Hey, Tuck, how you doing? That is Creating with Tuck. Ladies and gentlemen, if you all do not see your links dropping in my chat, remember the exclamation mark pink. Let me put the banner in there for you all. Exclamation mark pink. That's what happens when you have too many keyboards. We'll have you drop your link into my chat, okay? Exclamation mark pink, okay? So, I'm doing okay. I'm tired. Okay. If you all do not know, when this show goes over, I do watch more wrestling, but I'll be ready to go to bed. I mean, I'll catch up on it Monday and Tuesday, but it's bedtime. Especially because I had a show yesterday. And shout out to my nephew Nasir for hanging out with his TT yesterday, playing games and having fun. Back to the show. We're going to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. SmackDown was episode 1371 on the 28th on USA Network. We had the last time is now quarterfinal match where Jey Uso defeated Rusev. We also had another quarterfinal match where LA Knight defeated The Miz. We had a War Games Advantage match for the women, and Charlotte Flair defeated Asuka. And for the Survivor Series 10-man tag elimination match, we had MFT, which is JC Mateo, Sola Sokoa, Tala Tonga, Tonga Loa defeat Ray Phoenix, the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, along with Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the episode where we had a watch along last night, and I appreciate everyone who showed up or watched the replay of it. It has been great. As we got picked up a few more followers, as I said, and I've said it again. Let me pop in here. Matter of fact, let me pop on to the side. As I've said before, we are on the road to 500. Now, as of today, we're at 480. So I appreciate everybody who showed up last night, everybody who subscribed yesterday. So much appreciate you. Love you, love you, love you. As I've said before, it's not about making money as a YouTuber. That's not my thing. I just personally had a goal at the beginning of this year when I set out that I was enough to set out to say, okay, I'm going to hit 500. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like it. And tell a friend to tell a friend. So back to the back. So yeah, we had War Games. Watch Survivor Series War Games. We might have just got a War Games. Watch along. We had, for the women's War Game match, we had AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley defeat Becky Lynch, the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax. We had a WWE Intercontinental title match, but we saw a title change. Dominic Mysterio defeated John Cena. We had, for the WWE Women's World title match, Stephanie Vaquer defeat Nikki Bella. For the men's War Game match, we had Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, The Vision, which was Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul, along with the wise man Paul Heyman, defeating CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and the Usos of Jimmy and Jay Uso. I can give you a little in-depth on this because this was yesterday. The women's War Game match, I really liked it. One of the spotlight for today is coming from that. For the intercontinental match, Liv, why you had to get involved, sis? Why you had to get involved? I'm like, you came back to get involved in this. Your man been hanging out with Roxanne, and you come back and you help him. Why I order? That's what I felt like. Stephanie Vaquer, I felt like it was a no-brainer. Nikki is a Hall of Famer. She's not going to be wrestling like consistently to hold the belt, so I wasn't worried about that. Shocked because it looks like Seth curb stomp Punk to cost him the War Games match, which is like, if we plan another angle where he's supposedly injured, but he's not injured, it will definitely irk me really bad. If come to find out he was the one who did this. Overall, I did like the show. Overall, I could have done without this. I love Stephanie Vaquer, but Stephanie and Nikki didn't quite fit all the swerves and twirls. Like if our sister had came out, I would have been more hyped for it. But it doesn't mix too well with what happened throughout the show. But I did enjoy the match overall. So let me get back to the back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go on to the next company, which is AEW, which is All Elite Wrestling. We're going to go into the episode for Dynamite. Dynamite was on the 26th. It was the Thanksgiving Eve episode 321. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about non-title Continental Classic 2025 Gold League match. We had Kyle Fletcher defeat Kazuchika Okada. For the AEW Women's World Title, Tag Team Title semi-final match, we have the Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale defeating the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. We had for the Blue League match, Jon Moxley defeating Mascara Dorada. We had for the Gold League match, Kevin Knight and defeating Darby Allin, which Darby seemed to be getting dragged everywhere he goes. For a Blue League match, we had Claudio Castagnoli defeating Orange Cassidy. We're on to Ring of Honor, ROH. ROH episode 143 on the 28th. All you find on ROHwrestling.com. This episode was Black Friday. We had Commander and versus Mansoor. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out who won those two matches. I'll get back to you next week about it. The Von Erichs defeated Warren Johnson and Zach Mason. The Premier Athletes defeated some unknown people I cannot remember. Shane, that means they weren't that important. They were important, but not that important. Shane Taylor Productions, Anthony Ogogo, Lee Moriarty, and Shane Taylor defeated. I think they defeated us. See, I was putting this together as I was watching it, so that tells you how it goes. But I know for the ROH Women's Pure Title quarterfinal match, Yuka Takazaki defeated Serena Deeb, which I suggest you go back and watch that match. Ladies and gentlemen, for Collision on 120, episode 121 on the 27th, Thanksgiving, we had the Gold League Continental Classic match where Pac defeated Mike Bailey by the referee's decision. We had Daniel Garcia defeating Matt Menard by referee's decision. We just had shenanigans all throughout these first two matches. Dalton Castle and the Outrunners of Truth Magnum and Toyboy Floyd defeated the MXM TV, which is Johnny TV, Mansoor, and Mason. We had Eddie Kingston defeat Katsuyori Shibata. We had Thekla defeat Ty Mello. And for the Blue League match, we had Konosuke Takeshita defeating Roderick Strong. Overall, good show. That's something I would say go back and watch. We're on to TNA Wrestling. TNA Impact 11/14 on the 27th was their Thanksgiving Day special for 2025. We had a Turkey Bowl match where we had Brian Myers defeat Eric Young, Mance Warner, Ryan Nemeth, and the Hometown Man and Trey Miguel. We had Leon Slater and Mike Santana defeat Mustafa Ali and Trick Williams. Along with that match ended in DQ, which should have. Listen, TNA, I'm gonna need you to get it together. Y'all make me sick. With that match, Ryan Nemeth defeated Krampus. We had Leon Slater in the system, which was Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and Moose defeat First Class, which is AJ Francis, Rich Swann, Jake Something, and Ryan Nemeth. I just want to say, anytime you hear me, look at me dearly, look at me in my eyes. Okay? Anytime I see AJ Francis take a loss, this is what I'm going to do. A round of applause, because he deserves to lose, okay? I got a beef with AJ Francis. Not really. I just somebody's wrestling. So since my favorite guy's not here, I got to hold it down. I got to hold it down for New Japan, okay? Because we on New Japan Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. World Tag League 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, we had United Empire, which is Callum Newman, Great O'Khan, and Jacob Austin Young defeat Monster Sauce of Alex Zane and Lance Archer, along with Zane J. Now, for those I've decided, let me give you a little listen. These factions, which mean there are more than one people. If you hear me say United Empire and I name three people and then I do it again and you're like, them ain't the same three people. That's because the faction goes into different places, okay? So it might be these people tagging together or teaming together. It might be the whole faction teaming together. So don't be confused. It's just that these factions like Los Ingobernables de Japón, we have United Empire, we have House of Torture, we have so many different factions in New Japan. They all can break up into different things, okay? So just a little wrestling lesson. We had El Phantasmo, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Jado defeat Bullet Club War Dogs, which is a Bullet Club as a faction. Bullet Club War Dogs, David Finlay, and Gato, along with Hiromu Takahashi. We had the House of Torture, Red Narita, Sonata, and Kanemaru defeat knockout brothers of Oscar and Yudo Ice, and along with Daki Nagai. We have for the TMDK, Hartley Jackson, Oyawa, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Shamakato, Shoto Umino, and Yuya Uemura. Now we're into the Block A World League matches. First matchup, Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi defeated House of Torture of Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. We have another Block A match, Oleg Boltin and Toriano defeating Kojima and Taichi. We have another Block A match, El Desperado, Suji, I think listen, Jay Luz is gonna get on me. Defeated Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi. We have a Gay Kid and Yoda Suji defeating House of Torture of Don Fale and Evil. Okay. Now we're on to the next day, which was the 25th, day 4. We have Bullet Club War Dogs, Gay Kid and Gato, along with Yoda Suji, defeating House of Torture, Chase Owens, Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi. We have El Desperado, Shamakato, Suji. I think J News, we're going to talk about that one. And defeating Yasuda, Kojima, and Taichi. We have House of Torture, Dick Togo, Don Fale, and Evil defeating Daiki Nagai, Drilla Maloney, and Shingo Takagi. We have Murashima, Oleg Boltin, Toriano defeating Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Matsumoto. We have Block B matches on this night. First one up, United Empire, Callum Newman and Greto Khan defeated Monster Sauce, Alex Zane, and Lance Archer. We have David Finley and Hiromu Takahashi defeating El Phantasmo and Hiroshi Tanahashi. On the next one, we have House of Torture, Ren Narita and Sonata defeating the Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yudo Ice. Okay? And for the last match of the night, we have World Tag League B match, Block B match. TMDK, Oyawa and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Shota Umino and Yuya Uemura. We're on to day 5 of the World League. Listen, when they get to these tournaments, they go long. On the 26th, Bullet Club War Dogs, David Finley and Gato, along with Hiromu Takahashi, defeated Monster Sauce of Alex Zane and Lance Archer, along with Zane J. We have the United Empire, Callum Newman, Greto Khan, and Jacob Oscar Young defeating Shamakato, Shota Umino, and Yuya Uemura. We have TMDK, Hartley Jackson, Oyawa, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating House of Torture, Ren Narita, Sonata, and Kanemaru. We have the Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yudo Ice, along with Daki Nagai defeating El Phantasmo, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Katsuya Murashima. We have the World Tag League this night, and it was the A block matches. Gabe Kidd and Yoda Suji defeated the House of Torture, Chase Owen, and Yujiro Takahashi. We had a Block A match where El Desperado and Sujiya defeated Kojima and Taichi. We had a Block A match where Don Fale and Evil from House of Torture defeated Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi. And the last match of the night, we had Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi defeated Oleg Boltin and Toriano. We're on to day 6, which was on the 28th. House of Torture, Chase Owens, Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi defeated Daiki Nagai, Drilla Maloney, and Shingo Takagi. We had House of Torture, Dick Togo, Don Fale, and Evil defeating Yasuda and Kojima and Taichi. We had El Desperado, Shamakato, Sujiya, and defeat Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi, along with Matsumoto. Okay, we had Bullet Club War Dogs, Bullet Club War Dogs, Gay Kid and Gato, along with Yoda Suji, defeat Murashima, Oleg Boltin, and Toriano. We had Block B matches on this night. Monster Sauce, Alex Zane, Lance Archer, defeated David Finley and Hiromu Takahashi. Another Block B match, United Empire, Callum Newman and Great Khan defeated Shota Umino and Yuri Uemura. We had another Block B match with House of Torture, Ren Narita and Sonata defeated TMDK of Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. We had the last match of the night, the Knockout Brothers, Oscar and Yuto Ice defeated El Fantasma and Hiroshi Tanahashi. We're on to day 7. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they go back to back to back. On the 29th, Monster Sauce, Alex Zane and Lance Archer, along with Zane J, defeated Shamakato, Shota Umino, and Yuri Uemura. We had the United Empire of Callum Newman, Great Khan, and Jacob Young defeated the Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yuto Ice, along with Daki Nagai. House of Torture, Ren Narita, Sonata, and Kanemaru defeated Bullet Club War Dogs of David Finley and Geto, along with Hiromu Takahashi. TMDK, Harley Jackson, Oiwa, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated El Fantasma, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Murashima. Now we're on to the Block A matches of this night. War Dragons, which were Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi, defeated the House of Torture of Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. We had the second match, which was House of Torture, Don Farley and Evil defeating Kojima and Taichi. We had El Desperado and Tsujiya defeated Bishamon of Hiroki Goto and Yoda We had Block A matches, Gabe Kidd, Yoda defeat Ole Bolton and Toriano. Now it's time for what? It's time for preview. Pew, 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 pew. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to preview the upcoming weekend wrestling. Now we previewed this, okay? I just want to say this. I didn't know it was coming on today. I thought it was coming on yesterday. But it comes on today. So we're just going to talk about it again. Wait a minute. There we go. I don't know why I went that way. I hope y'all can hear the last few things I said. These is for the 8th night. Block B match. We have the Oscar and Yuta Ice versus the United Empire, Callum Newman and Great Khan. We have World Tag League David Finley and Hiromu Takahashi versus House of Torture, Ren Narita and Sonata. We have El Fantasma, which is Hiroshi Tanahashi versus TMDK, Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. Even if you didn't hear the last ones, you saw it, okay? My microphone was like, sis, we're gonna stop right here. I was like, when did you stop? But thank God I got other ones. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going on to 9th day. El Phantasmo. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Murashima versus Monster Sauce of Alex Zane, and Lance Archer, along with Zane J. United Empire, Callum Newman, Gretel Khan, and Jacob Astor Young versus the House of Torture, Red Narita, Sonata, and Kanemaru. With the Knockout Brothers, Oscar and Yuto Ice, along with Daiki Nagai versus TMDK, Hartley Jackson, Oyewa, and Zack Sabre Jr. We have Shomakato, Shota Umino, and Yuri Uemura versus the Bullet Club War Dogs of David Finlay and Gato, along with Hiromu Takahashi. We have Block A matches on this night. Ole Bolton and Toriano versus House of Torture, Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. We have Block A matches where it's Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi get tongue-tied versus House of Torture of Don Fale and Evil. We have El Desperado and Tsuji versus Gabe Kidd and Yoda Tsuji. We have the World Tag League Block A match, Kojima and Taichi versus Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi. We're on to day 10, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this thing is rolling on the river. We on day 10, which is on the 3rd of December. Yasuda Kajami. Listen, my tongue is tied. And Tai Chi versus House of Torture. Chase Owens, Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi. We have El Desperado, Kato, Tsuji versus House of Torture, Dick Togo, Don Fale, and Evil. We have Murashima, Ole Bolton, Toriano, versus Daiki Nagai, Drilla Maloney, and Shingo Takagi. We have Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi, along with Matsumoto versus Bullet Club War Dogs, Gabe Kidd and Gato, along with Yoda Tsuji. We got Block B matches that night. El Phantasmo, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Monster Sauce, Alex Zane, and Lance Archer. We have Block B match. United Empire, Callum Newman and Gretel Khan versus the House of Torture, Renderita and Sonata. We have 2 more Block B matches. The first one will be Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yuta Ice versus TMDK, Oyo and Zack Sabre Jr. We have, and for the last one of the night, we have David Finlay and Hiromu Takahashi versus Shota Umino and Yuri Uemura. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to Ring of Honor ROH. Final battle. Final battle will be on the app, on the ROH app or ROHWrestling.com. We have Ricochet facing someone for the AEW national title match. We have the ROH Women's Pure Rule Tournament final match, which we don't know who those people will be. So we'll see. ROH World, and also this takes place on the 5th of December. ROH World 6-man tag team match. Shane Taylor Productions, Charlie Bravo, Shane Taylor, and Sean Dean. The champions will face Skyflight, Dante, and Darius Martin, along with Scorpio Sky. We have for the ROH Women's World title match, Mercedes Moné defending her title against Red Velvet. We have ROH Women's World title match where Athena will be facing Persephone. We have for the ROH World title survivor of the fittest match, Bandito will face the Beast Martos, Hechicero, Sammy Guevara, Commander, and Blake Christian. Now we're on to the thing I love the most, GCW. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Game Changer Wrestling. You like hardcore wrestling? This is it. It is Say You Will, okay? Say You Will 2025 will be on the 5th. The 5th is the day that I, listen. Ooh, Lord, the 5th, I am working like a Hebrew, okay? Because I'm out here working. So, Say You Will is on the 5th on Triller TV. GCW Tag Team Title Match. Cody C4, which is Cody Chong and Guillermo Rosas versus YDMP, which is Alex Price and Jordan Oliver. Jack Evans versus Jack Cartwheel. Effie versus Priscilla Kelly. Joey Janela versus Shotzi Blackheart. GCW World Title Match. Atticus Cougar versus Matt Tremont. We have TNA Wrestling is also on the 5th. It is the final resolution. You can find it on TNA Plus app, or I think they come on Triller TV. You can buy it on Triller TV. We have the Rascals, which is Damian, Xavier, Myron Reed, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz versus Order 4, which is Jason Hodge, John Schuyler, Mustafa Ali, and Special Agent Zero. Listen, Special Agent Zero, I need you to find a better name than this. You got a TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Title Match. The Inspiration, Kathy Lee and Jesse McKay versus, I refuse to call that lady by her name, and if you don't know, now you know. It's because she spit on this woman, and she's very, she allegedly was slightly racist. I don't think allegedly, but you know, allegedly cover my behind. I'm gonna call her by her initials, TB and Victoria Crawford. We have a street fight, Matt Cardona versus Matt Warner. TNA X Division title match, Leon Slater versus AJ Francis. Listen, every time I say that man's name, we already know what I'm gonna say. AJ Francis, pull that man out of the building, okay? I hope he loses. Charlie Dempsey versus Mike Santana. We have a TNA International title match where Steve Macklin will be defending his title against Channing Lorenzo. We have a TNA World Tag Team title match. The Hardys, Jeff and Matt Hardy versus Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont. We have TNA Knockouts World title match. Li Ying Lee versus Zaya Brookside. We have TNA World title match. Frankie Kazarian versus JDC. Now we're on to another night on the World Tag League for New Japan Pro Wrestling. We are doing day 11 on the 5th. El Phantasmo, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Katsuya Murashima versus United Empire, Callum Newman, Great Khan, and Jacob Austin Young. We have Monster Sauce, Alex Zane and Lance Archer, along with Zane J, versus the Knockout Brothers, Oscar and Yuta Ice. We have, along with Daki Nagai, we have TNDK, Hartley Jackson, Oyuwe Zack Sabre Jr. versus the Bullet Club War Dogs of David Finley and Gato, along with Hiromu Takahashi. We have Shoma Kato, Shota Umino, and Yuya Uemura versus House of Torture, Ren Narita Sonata, and Kanemaru. We have Block A matches on this night. Kojima and Taichi versus the House of Torture of Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. We have Block A match, El Desperado and Sujiya versus House of Torture, Don Fale and Evil. We have Block A match, Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi versus Oleg Bolton and Toriyama. We have the last match of the night, Gabe Kidd and Yoshisuji versus Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. Now we're on to GCW, my favorite wrestling show. They have a show coming up on the 6th of December on Triller TV, and it's called Highest in the Room. Listen, and that's exactly what you think. You're going to be the highest in the room when you watch this show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the GCW Ultraviolet title match, Matt Tremont versus Damien 666. We have Jack Evans versus Joey Janela, Cyclope versus Drew Parker, Priscilla Kelly versus Vipers, and for the GCW World title match, Atticus Cougar will be defending against the old champion, Effie. Let's go, Effie. And you know what it is. It's time for the spotlight. And let me get on the side right here so you all can see. My spotlight came from yesterday, and it is very heartwarming because if you know from the past, I wasn't a very good, fond friend of hers, but I have learned to love her and her whole rebranding, repackaging she has. But my spotlight of the week is Charlotte Flair. And you're like, Delores, why is it so colorful and pinky and bright and stuff like that? Well, the outfit Charlotte has and her boots that you see in the corner were designed by a 7-year-old girl who is fighting brain cancer. And Charlotte has become to be friends with her and has fallen so much in love. And even when she came in, I didn't put the picture because I didn't want to put the girl's face up there, even though it was shown on camera. But Charlotte did the hearts when she came down the ring, and her whole gear was inspired by this little girl and the little drawings that she gives Charlotte. And I really thought that was cute because she didn't have to. Most of these wrestlers, when they do things like this, they don't have to do these things. They do it because they want to and they genuinely love the people and genuinely want to be nice and kind. And for that, Charlotte deserves her flowers because back in the day, I would have never thought Charlotte would have did this. But to see her now and to see her in this new era and to see her thriving and just getting the just due she just been supposed to get. Because a lot of people hate on her because of her dad, Ric Flair, and the things that they have went through as a family. She is a good all around. I think she just has a good soul. And to see it show now is great. So my spotlight of the week is the amazing Charlotte Flair. Okay? Let's get back to the Hit the Road Studio podcast. Hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Welcome back. Listen, I'm going to go over quickly some of the people. Not going to go too in depth because we talked about it yesterday. You can go back and watch yesterday. But thank you for coming to the Hit the Road podcast. We're live here every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we're not, we'll let you know in advance. Also, if you see this logo, that means you are on the side that is vertical. If you see the regular background that I normally have, then that is the horizontal way. Okay? Go check out the Educated Natural at educatednatural.com. Also, every Friday, ladies, you can come in and have fellowship to talk, to work things out. It's a sacred and safe space. But to get in, you have to go to educatednatural.com/women. Please check out Miss Joy. She's also going to be doing some giveaways, okay? So I think y'all want to be in there. I'm going to be in there, but I'm going to be in there, though. But Miss Joy will be doing giveaways sometime through next month. And so please make sure you get in. You're a crafter. Listen, she got everything. So I don't know what she giving away. But listen, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be trying to get mine in so I can get me some. And it'll be during pop-ups. So make sure you keep your notifications on. Miss Joy comes live every Monday and Thursday live at 6:05 PST, 9:05 EST. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener, live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, she gives you great advice on gardening and life. I love Miss Shirley. Please go check her out every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaleel757 is the greatest moderator, great gamer. Listen, funny person. If you want to get to know Jaleel, go over and check Jaleel out on his channel by scanning his QR code, Jaleel757. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I am Delores and I am the manager over at Workhorse Wrestling Network. Sometimes I pop over there just to have a good time. They cover AEW. I cover WWE. See, we tagging together. Tag team back again. Check in the rec. Let's begin. Come on, party people. Let's listen. Don't make me have to sing the song. Whoop, there it is. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go over there and not just go over there, not just walk over there. Get up over there to the Workhorse Wrestling Network. Check them out. Ladies and gentlemen, Slim Jim Longfoot. He's been on this channel a couple of times doing some watch-alongs. Make sure you check out Slim Jim. This is his QR code to his personal pages, like his YouTube, all these things. But Slim is a great comic book artist. Him and his friend Johnny Quest Gaming have UGI Studios. They make great comic books. So check them out, please. Listen, I got some. I'm ecstatic. You should too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out with me for Survivor Series. But we got some more things to do. We have NXT Deadline coming up, already scheduled. Make sure you hit the notification. We have John Cena's last match on the 13th. Come on, check that out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have, before I get into me, well, let me go and get into me. Hey, y'all. I'm Delores. I'm Delores from Delores Designs. I'm a pink girl in my pink world, here to upgrade your world. Listen, I do graphics, I do this, I do that. I do a little everything. And if I don't know how to do it, I am going to find out. So if you need some help in the YouTube and social media world, make sure you come and hit me up. Listen, your girl is not expensive, but I am definitely not super cheap. Okay? So make sure you hit me up. That, again, for the people who are older, that is definitely not my phone number. Okay? That's the number you can reach me at. And that's also a number you can text, you can call to reach me at. If you leave a voice message, if I don't answer, you also can email me at that email address, and I definitely will get back to you. If you say, Lord, that QR code is small to get to all your social medias, I got you. Scan that QR code, and you get straight to me. It's me, Luigi. You can get straight to me. But ladies and gentlemen, I have something that will start Monday, okay? Monday is already 2 weeks up, to the rest of the weeks will be coming up soon. But it's Dolores' Christmas, okay? So I'm going to tell you something, and then I'm going to show you the commercial. Each week, each Sunday, the commercial will change songs. So make sure if you're ready to party, you like, I like that party. We've already did the first commercial. We played that last Sunday. And then this Sunday, we'll play a different song. But Monday is Canva Christmas. That's a video where I teach you how to do Canva ideas. We went over a lot. We went over these ideas, but this time for this year, we're going to show you how you can incorporate AI to help you better up your designs. Okay. We have Tuesday at 12 a.m., 12 p.m., and 8 p.m. will be Christmas jokes, and they are posts on my channel. So 12 a.m., 12 p.m., which is noon, and 8 p.m., you'll have Christmas jokes. Wednesday is Christmas Conversations. It starts at noon. Also, Canva Christmas is at noon too. Where we talk about things that might affect us through the holidays, have conversations about it, and talk about things that might can help fix those things, okay? So that will be every Wednesday, and that will be a video, okay? Thursday is Christmas Calm. That's a short that comes out where we do exercises where the music will instruct us how to kind of calm ourselves out during this busy holiday. Friday is Dolores Loves Art at noon, okay? Christmas Calm comes out at noon. Next day, noon, is Dolores Loves Art. Well, you see my coloring for Christmas. I get to show you all the little colorings I've done and the fun I've had. So make sure you check that out. Saturday on post will be Christmas quizzes. So you can play these quizzes and learn new things. Some of these things I was like, what? Wow, I didn't even know that. Sunday at 1 p.m. every Sunday is live, is the Hit the Ropes podcast, okay? So make sure you check it out. One day it might be a video, but I have to check with J News. But with that being said, I'm going to show you this commercial.
It's the loss. Let's light up the season. Hey. Christmas time is here and we're going all in. A month full of magic, come join the fun again. From Canva Christmas crafts, making cards so sweet, to Christmas jokes and laughter that'll lift you off your seat. Christmas conversations, share your heart and your feel. Christmas come to breathe, let the peace be real. The Lord's loves art, colors shining bright, and hit the ropes by dash, keep it resting high. It's a whole month of cheer, packed with holiday vibes. Christmas games and moments that bring joy to your life. So slide on in, let the fun begin. Hit that bell, like, comment, subscribe. Tune in every day, let the happiness flow past. Christmas with Dolores.
ladies and gentlemen, it's Delores, it's Christmas. Come have fun with me. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, we already know what I'm about to do. We already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to act the fool. Ladies and gentlemen, just like Seth Rollins, we have burned it down. It's on fire. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. But baby boy, baby girl, please, please put on your clothes. I ain't trying to see you. But I think I got something to help you. I think it'll help you if I cut the lights off. Whoa, cool breeze. I don't think it's burning that bad. Look at that. Miracles do happen on the Sunday. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming out. And until then, I'll see you next week. Peace.